There's a store in New York City so important to Taiwan's cultural footprint in the U.S. that then President Tsai Ing-wen paid a visit there in 2023. Yunhai Shop sells all kinds of Taiwanese ingredients, books, snacks, and even kitchen appliances. Every inch of the store's small footprint has been thoughtfully planned out, and you might think you're in a general goods store in rural Taiwan while browsing its shelves. Founded in 2018, first as an online store, Yunhai opened a physical location in 2022. Founder Lisa Chang Smith, together with her partner Lillian Lin, had one goal: to elevate Taiwan's cultural visibility on New York's already highly diverse streets and around the United States.
We actually have a warehouse and purchasing agent in Taiwan, and we purchase from small farmers, artisans, also Hong larger companies, consolidate it all in a warehouse there, and then we import that to the United States.
Yunhai's business relies on imports, a model that's been heavily impacted by U.S. President Donald Trump's second-term trade policy. Trump has turned tariffs, or import taxes, into key leverage in his diplomatic toolkit. In April 2025, he announced sweeping Liberation Day tariffs, which slapped general duties on almost every country in the world. At the time, Taiwan was hit with a 32% tariff on its wares. That was a big blow for Yunhai.
The shock was the size and honestly how broadly and I'll say kind of dumbly applied it was. This was discussed as like a reciprocal tariff.
The tariffs would have ate into most of Yunhai's margins. But Chang Smith says one of the most frustrating aspects was the uncertainty in how the situation played out.
I mean, our first instinct was a little bit to wait and see as well, because that's the character of this administration, is that things wildly fluctuate. And then after that, it was clear that there was going to be some tariff. And to be honest, they were, I can't remember, it was like paused. I don't know what the word was, hiatus or paused, and then like all of a sudden we had to do it, and then the numbers changed, and then we were in negotiations. There was quite a bit of roller coaster.
What followed for Yunhai was a gauntlet of hurdles. The company had to speak to vendors, adjust its orders, modify hiring plans. In the end, the business made it through with much help from the local community.
What ended up working the best is just telling our story, sharing it with our customers, because people showed up. We had a really big bump in business, which was incredible to see.
Yunhai had to get creative to overcome the tariffs. That included working with another Taiwanese American business in New York, Tea Company, which sells artisanal teas from Taiwan. The last time TaiwanPlus spoke with the owner of Tea Company, Elena Liao, Donald Trump had only just taken office for his second term. Back then, tariffs were still just a campaign promise. But a year and a half later, Liao has now dealt with Trump's so-called Liberation Day tariffs, and we're here to learn about her experience dealing with them. The big logistical hurdle for Liao was trying to cut costs to accommodate the new tariff policy. Her business usually imported goods by air, but because of the tariffs, she shifted to ocean shipping with a little help from Yunhai.
They basically import all the goods from Taiwan to see if we can sort of help each other and we can offset some of their shipping costs by helping us bringing product in via ocean. And so that becomes kind of the continuous relationship that we have with them.
Taiwan and the U.S. have since reached an agreement on Trump's tariffs, capping the U.S. levies on Taipei at 15%. While Liao has weathered that storm, she says certainty is far from a sure thing these days. As a business owner heavily reliant on global trade winds, it's not just tariffs on her mind anymore.
We're not done. Because of the war now, there's a significant increase in fuel charges for bringing in shipment. So I just heard from the Yunhai team, I think it's going to be 50% more than what it used to be. So I don't know, is the effort worth it?
Yunhai and Tea Company are still running smoothly, continuing their work of helping spread Taiwanese soft power. While Trump's tariffs are seemingly now in the rearview mirror, their experiences with them are a testament to their resilience and their love for showcasing Taiwan's culture. Eason, Chen, and Leslie Liao in New York City for TaiwanPlus.